Bulgarians meticulously paint hard-boiled eggs, with the first egg always dyed red, symbolizing life in the blood of Christ. The first red egg is often used to make a cross on the children's foreheads for good luck and health. The Easter bread kazunak is a crucial part of the festive meal, representing the body of Christ. It's a fluffy and fragrant bread, often braided and baked with love. A game of tapping painted eggs against each other is a popular tradition, with the belief that the person whose egg doesn't crack will enjoy good health and luck throughout the year. Bulgarians attend midnight church services on Holy Saturday, participating in the Easter Vigil and celebrating Christ's resurrection with lit candles and prayers. The traditional greeting, "Christ is risen," and the response, "Indeed he is risen," is exchanged to celebrate the resurrection. The week leading up to Easter is observed with special traditions, including a 46-day fast abstaining from animal products. Lazarus Saturday and Palm Sunday, which precede Holy Week, also have their own traditions, including flower decorations and celebrating name days. In Burkina Faso, Easter is primarily a Christian celebration marked by church services, festive meals, and family gatherings. Easter Monday is a public holiday allowing for extended time with loved ones. Some communities may also engage in traditional activities like egg hunting inspired by Western Easter customs. Churches are often adorned with decorations, and the focus is on the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Church services are a central part of Easter celebrations in Burundi. Many Christians wear black clothing on Good Friday to mourn the death of Jesus and switch to white clothes on Easter Sunday to symbolize the resurrection. Others may wear their best clothes or traditional African dresses throughout the Easter season. Churches are sometimes decorated with traditional clothing and imagery related to Jesus' death and resurrection, creating a more evocative atmosphere. Despite potential economic challenges, the religious aspect of Easter remains a focal point for many Burundians. Cameroon. Easter Sunday typically begins with lengthy and elaborate church services, often involving special music, decorations, and candlelight. Easter is a popular time for baptisms, with many churches holding baptismal ceremonies on or around Easter Sunday. After church, families gather to share large meals, enjoying traditional dishes and spending time together. Many children receive their first communion during Easter celebrations. Easter is a time of festivity, with stores being busy as people purchase gifts, chocolate, eggs, clothes, and food. Cameroonians view Easter as a time to reflect on the resurrection of Jesus Christ and to celebrate the end of Lent. Easter is also a time for social interaction, with people visiting friends and family and engaging in various activities. Some local customs may also be incorporated into the Easter celebrations, such as traditional music, dance, or games. Decorated eggs, a symbol of new life, are also part of the Easter celebrations, often hidden for children to find. Okay, so this is Canada. Many Christians attend religious services on Good Friday and Easter Sunday, including sunrise services and late night vigils. Tradition involves exchanging paschal greetings like Christ is risen and he is risen indeed. A plain cross is decorated with flowers to symbolize Christ's resurrection. Children enjoy searching for hidden chocolate and decorated eggs. Families often decorate eggs with paint, stickers, and other materials. Easter is a time for families to come together for meals, games, and celebrations. Small gifts, including chocolate eggs and bunnies, are exchanged among family and friends. Hot cross buns. These spice buns are a traditional Easter treat in Canada. Public celebrations and parades are common during Easter weekend. Lamb is a traditional Easter dish symbolizing Christ, the Lamb of God. Ham is another popular Easter food with roots in pagan spring traditions. Chocolate eggs are a staple of Easter celebrations. Cabo Verde. Yeah, it's just another name for this country. Anyway, churches across the archipelago organize elaborate displays and services to commemorate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Okay, I have an idea. This idea is a drinking game, but make sure you drink with water to stay hydrated. Anytime something is repeated, take a sip of water. Anyway, many people attend sunrise services or late night vigils on Easter Sunday, marking the beginning of the Easter celebrations. Nazarene churches hold public baptism services, often on beaches where individuals publicly declare their faith in Jesus. The annual Cabo Verdean Jewish Easter celebration highlights the historical and cultural connections between the two communities. Churches and homes are decorated with flowers, particularly during the week leading up to Easter. People exchange festive greetings and blessings during the Easter season. The tradition of breaking Easter eggs, symbolic of the empty tomb, is also practiced in some communities. CAR. Easter is a significant time for Christians in the Central African Republic, with church services lasting from Thursday to Sunday. These services include hymns, prayers, Bible readings, and sometimes the viewing of films about Jesus' death and resurrection. Music and dance are important aspects of Central African culture, and traditional attire made from locally woven textiles is often worn during these celebrations. While not specific to Easter, the CAR's cuisine includes staple foods like millet, rice, sesame, and sorghum, along with vegetables and sauces. Roadside stalls offer a variety of baked goods, makara, fried bread, sandwiches, barbecued meat, and snacks. Chile Holy Week. The 7-day period leading up to Easter Sunday is a time of intense religious observance in Chile. Many Chileans attend Mass receiving blessed palm leaves as a symbol of Jesus Christ's entry into Jerusalem. People walk through streets, stopping at various stations to commemorate the events of Jesus' journey to Calvary. People gather at churches for communion during Holy Week, reflecting on their sins and seeking spiritual renewal. Holy Thursday. This day is marked by foot washing ceremonies, prayer, vigils, and processions commemorating the Last Supper. Good Friday, a national holiday marked by solemn music and radio programs remembering the crucifixion of Jesus. Traditional Easter foods include chicken stew, rice, and chocolate eggs. Colorful street parades and gatherings are common during Easter, especially in cities like Valparaiso. Some regions, like Easter Island, have their own unique Easter-related festivals, like the Tapati. Processions and reenactments of biblical events, often with local participants, add to the festive atmosphere. The port city of Valparaiso is particularly known for its vibrant celebrations during Holy Week. On Palm Sunday, a personal statue representing Jesus Christ is placed on a donkey and paraded through the streets. Some churches celebrate La Festividad de Quasimodo, a special Divine Mercy celebration on the second Sunday of Easter. Okay, so I'm skipping China, and even though Hong Kong is in China, I'm just gonna talk about Hong Kong because China really doesn't celebrate it. So anyway, Christian and Catholic churches hold Easter services including Mass and worship. Easter commemorates the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Many venues, including shopping malls and hotels, organize egg hunts, with some offering themed activities like bouncy castles and game booths. Hong Kong hosts various events, including weekend bazaars, carnivals, and block parties with Easter-themed activities like egg painting and photos with the Easter Bunny. Bakeries offer Easter-themed sweets and snacks such as bunny and chick-shaped items. Some venues host family-friendly performing arts festivals with indoor and outdoor activities. Restaurants and hotels offer special Easter meals and brunches. Some events feature activities like Easter egg painting and decorating, as well as cookie decorating workshops. Hong Kong's Easter holiday typically runs from Good Friday to Easter Monday. Easter is a significant religious holiday for Christians in Hong Kong. The city also experiences a surge in travel during the Easter long weekend. And even though China really doesn't celebrate Easter, some traditions like decorating eggs are also practiced in China and other parts of Asia, reflecting the blend of Christian and local customs. Colombia, Holy Week. Colombians, particularly those with strong Catholic traditions, focus on the week leading up to Easter, not just Easter Sunday itself. Many towns and cities hold solemn processions, often featuring statues of religious figures carried through the streets. Many Catholics abstain from eating red meat during Holy Week, particularly on Good Friday and Saturday, as a sign of respect for Christ's suffering. Some participate in vigils and church services throughout the week. People often visit churches, especially on Monday, Thursday, and Good Friday, to pay homage to the crucifixion. Papayan's Holy Week. Known for its ancient traditions, Papayan's processions dating back to the colonial period are a significant part of the Holy Week celebration. Mompox's Holy Week. Mompox, a historical town, also hosts a unique Holy Week celebration with villagers carrying statues of saints through the streets. Some communities recreate the path Jesus followed to Calvary, with stations marking key events. Salt Cathedral of Zipaquira, a popular pilgrimage site during Holy Week located near Bogota, features underground chapels and an altar carved from salt mine walls. Devotees in Bogota often make pilgrimages to 7 religious monuments or churches. So, yeah. Costa Rica. Okay, Costa Rica's Easter celebration is known as Semana Santa, or a significant religious event with many towns and cities hosting masses and processions throughout the week. Towns and cities come alive with processions that recreate the Passion of Christ, featuring participants in costumes representing Roman soldiers, apostles, and biblical figures. Holy Wednesday. The journey begins with Jesus' entry into Jerusalem. Holy Thursday. Attention shifts to the Last Supper and the washing of the apostles' feet, a ritual performed in many churches. Good Friday. This day is marked by somber reenactments, including the crucifixion and burial of Jesus, often accompanied by a silent procession lit by candles. Easter Sunday, a day of rejoicing and celebration with masses and feasts commemorating the resurrection. Intricate street carpets or alfombras are created from sawdust, flowers, and fruits, adorning the procession routes. Many Costa Ricans attend church services, join Mass, and engage in prayer and meditation as part of their spiritual observance. Some individuals fast or abstain from certain activities during Lent, a period of preparation for Easter. Traditional Holy Week cuisine revolves around seafood, reflecting Lenten fasting practices. Families in Guanacaste gather wild mangoes for marmalade and other sweet treats. They also have coconut honey, honey of pie melon, citra, big leaf ground, edal, and dill-wrapped honey of pie melon. Tolulo o Tayuyo, sweet and savory bread, and simple tamales or silent tamales. Homes and communities are adorned with observant displays employing crosses draped in purple and ornate decorations. Families come together for meals and celebrations during Semana Santa. Many families flock to coastal areas for the holiday, leading to a surge in beach-bound travelers. Ivory Coast. Like many parts of the world, Easter is a religious holiday in the Ivory Coast with many people attending church services. The Ballet people and potentially other groups mark Easter with a blend of Christian and traditional practices. They may wear masks representing spirits and ancestors, dance, and enjoy a traditional palm wine called kutuku. In some communities, such as the Aboi and Musu, Easter can be a time for community festivals that celebrate different age groups, often including elected leaders. Easter can also be a time for families and communities to come together, with people traveling to their villages to celebrate with loved ones. Croatia. Holy Week. People attend church, go to confession, and prepare for the celebration of Easter. Good Friday. Many abstain from meat and focus on fish dishes like cod or carp. Holy Saturday. Families prepare baskets with food to be blessed at church, including bread, ham, eggs, and other symbolic items. Easter Sunday. Families attend a sunrise service and then gather for a festive meal, sharing the blessed food and enjoying each other's company. Decorated eggs. Hard-boiled eggs are dyed and decorated with natural pigments, leaves, and flowers, and are given as gifts. Pinka. Easter bread, a sweet leavened bread, often with a cross cut on top, is a staple of the Easter meal. Ham, a centerpiece of the Easter meal, often served with radishes, spring onions, and horseradish. Lamb roast, a traditional Easter lunch dish, especially in some regions. Other dishes: struggling cheese pastry, patika rolled cake, rosata, custard, and frittule. Fried dough balls are also common. Families bring baskets filled with food to be blessed at church, including bread, ham, eggs, and other symbolic items. Okay. Istria, known for its pinka Easter bread and the blessing of the Easter basket. Dalmatia features Good Friday processions and the Easter Sunday procession with the statue of the resurrected Christ. Kvarner, known for its unique egg painting traditions where wax is used to create patterns before painting. Slavania, people bake bread and tie church bells on Maundy Thursday. Zagorje, people paint Easter eggs in their houses. Zagreb features a dish called Zagorski strukli, a savory pastry with cheese. Okay. Easter in Cuba, especially during Holy Week, is marked by religious processions, with cities like Camagüey and Trinidad hosting permanent events. The procession of the Holy Sepulchre in Camagüey is a major tradition involving thousands of people following a silver relic and accompanied by bands and parades. Bacalao a la Vizcaína, a salt fish dish, is a traditional Easter meal in Cuba. Although it may be less common in private restaurants or paladeras. While some Cubans strictly adhere to Lent traditions such as avoiding meat, others are more flexible. Easter is gaining importance in Cuba, with Good Friday being a national holiday since 2012. Family gatherings and traditional meals are central to Easter celebrations in Cuba, with dishes like arroz con pollo, yuca con mollo, and flan being common. Cyprus. The most important event is the Midnight Mass on Holy Saturday, where churches are filled with worshippers and lit with candles symbolizing the resurrection of Christ. On Good Friday, a solemn procession is held where a wooden structure depicting Jesus is carried around the community. Before the midnight mass, many communities light bonfires, known as lambazia, as a ritual symbolizing the burning of Judas Iscariot. After the midnight mass, families break their fast with margaritza, a rich lamb offal soup. I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce it. Easter Sunday is a time for family gatherings and feasting, with many families roasting a whole lamb on a spit. Families engage in the game of Suguisma, where they playfully crack dyed red eggs against each other, symbolizing the resurrection. A special Cypriot Easter pie filled with cheese is baked and enjoyed during the holiday. Red-dyed eggs are a significant symbol representing the blood of Christ. Villages host lively festivals with music, dancing, and traditional games showcasing the island's cultural heritage. Easter Monday is often associated with traditional games like egg and spoon races, sack races, and donkey races. Czech Republic. Decorating eggs or cross-slice is a widespread tradition with intricate designs created using wax and dyes. Leaves or rice are sometimes added to create unique patterns on the eggs. Pomlaska. This is the most distinctive Czech Easter custom, a blend of traditions unknown elsewhere. On Easter Monday, men and boys visit houses carrying a decorated willow branch. They lightly whip girls' emblem, believing it brings health and beauty. The girls then offer the men painted eggs and alcoholic drinks. The tradition is thought to have pagan roots, symbolizing spring and renewal, later incorporated into Christian celebrations. Czech Easter cuisine features special breads including Judas, Judas bread, decorated with a spiral representing a rope. Easter lamb cakes are also popular, made with milk, butter, and eggs, which were forbidden during Lent. In some villages, people dress in traditional rural costumes and march in procession. Denmark. Easter lunch. This is a large and festive meal, often lasting from mid-morning to late afternoon, and is a blend of lunch and dinner. It typically includes a variety of dishes like pickled herring, eggs, rye bread, and seasonal beer. Snowdrop letters. A unique Danish Easter tradition is sending anonymous teaser letters with riddles or playful messages. The letters are often cut out in the shape of a snowdrop and decorated with snowdrops. The sender is identified by dots corresponding to the number of letters in their name. Easter egg decorating and hunting. Danes decorate their homes and often hunt for chocolate Easter eggs hidden by the Easter Bunny. Some also engage in throwing painted hard-boiled eggs. Easter beer. A seasonal beer is brewed specifically for Easter and is enjoyed by adults. Hygge. Danes embrace the concept of Hygge during Easter, which involves spending time with loved ones, relaxing, and enjoying the season. Djibouti. Churches in Djibouti hold special services to mark Easter Sunday, commemorating the resurrection of Jesus. Sunrise prayers may be part of the Easter celebrations, symbolizing the new beginning represented by the resurrection. Similar to Lent, in many Christian traditions, a period of fasting may precede Easter, reflecting a time of spiritual reflection and preparation. Some churches may hold midnight vigils on Easter Saturday, a somber and sacred occasion with music and prayer. Churches might be decorated with traditional clothes and images related to Jesus' death and resurrection to create a festive atmosphere. Easter is often a time for giving and helping those in need with gifts, including Easter eggs being donated to disadvantaged individuals and communities. Some may wear black clothing on Good Friday to mourn Jesus' death, then switch to white for Easter Sunday to symbolize the resurrection. Following the period of fasting, families and communities may gather for festive meals, which could include Ethiopian dishes like duro wat, spicy chicken stew, and injera, flatbread. A unique tradition in some parts of Africa, including some Asian countries, is egg tapping, where people tap their boiled eggs against others to see whose egg will break last, symbolizing victory over death. Dominican Republic Holy Week. The week leading up to Easter is marked by religious processions, parades, and church services. Gaga, a series of religious rituals accompanied by music and dance rituals celebrated during Easter week with both magical and religious parts. Palm Sunday, parishioners gather with bouquets and intonations of hosannas. Retreats and gatherings of women, men, couples, and youth take place from Monday through Wednesday. Holy Thursday, the Chrism celebration takes place in the morning. Good Friday, many Dominicans abstain from meat during Holy Week and focus on religious observances. Processions are a central part of Semana Santa, with people participating in religious rituals and parades. Music and dancing are integral parts of the Easter celebrations, with traditional music and dance styles being enjoyed. Gaga ceremonies. These ceremonies, originating from the Wawa music brought by Haitian migrants, feature music, dancing, and drinking. Many Dominicans travel to their hometowns or go on holiday during Easter week, spending time with family and enjoying the festivities. Habichuelas con dulce, a spiced cold sweet bean pudding made with condensed milk. Dominican-style stewed cod, a very typical food during the Dominican Easter festivities. Rice with coconut, a popular dish during Easter. Potato salad, a favorite dish during the holiday. Okay, East Timor. East Timor, with over 90% of its population Catholic, observes Easter with a week of religious celebrations including Palm Sunday, Good Friday, and Easter Sunday. Pilgrimages to religious sites, often on hilltops, are common on Good Friday. A significant Good Friday tradition, Tuan Menino, involves a procession escorting a statue of baby Jesus from the church to the beach. Easter is a time for family reunions and large gatherings. Masses and other religious services are held on Easter Sunday to commemorate the resurrection of Jesus. Easter Monday sometimes includes baptisms.